it's quite late right now and my eyes are very bloodshot, but I just really wanted to film. So I thought, what better time to do a get unready with me kind of video, because today I'm wearing a substantial amount of makeup. This is also kind of a updated skincare routine, makeup removal routine, that sort of deal. The very first thing I do is I wash my hands very thoroughly. I've washed them twice, and then I put up my hair because it is very long and it gets in the way. I also have this terrible looking headband. It's so 90s and I saw it in store and I was like, you are coming home with me. So I use this just to keep all the hair back in place. So if I'm wearing all the bells and the whistles, the lashes, the lips, the first thing I like to do is go in with Bioderma. And this is a non-oily, gentle cleansing water, essentially. I love this one for removing false lashes because it doesn't leave an oily residue, and it means that you can continue using your lashes over and over again. It prolongs the life. Today I'm wearing the House of Lashes Pixie Luxe, and I love them, but look at this. They actually touch my eyebrows. They're just a touch long, but they look awesome in photos. So I've got my Bioderma on my Q-tip, and I'm just going to run that over the lash band. And this will just help loosen the glue a little bit so that they fall off easier. Like that. And you can clean them with a bit of alcohol and reuse them. So I'm going to take one cotton round and saturate it with some Bioderma and just remove the bulk of my eye makeup. So I'm just going to hold the saturated cotton pad over my eye for, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and there's no need to tug because it just kind of dissolves all the makeup. So something a bit like that, and then I'll just fold it over and let that sit on the under eye area. I also take some Bioderma over my eyebrows because I use a waterproof brow pen, and that thing is bulletproof. It will not come off. I try. I'll also run that Bioderma over my lips just to take off any excess lip product. So once I've removed the eyes and the lips, I'll go in with a cleansing oil. For me, cleansing oils are crucial because I'm very pedantic about removing all of my long-wearing makeup and, if applicable, long-wearing sunscreen. The way the cleansing oils work, in case you didn't know, you start off with dry hands, dry, clean hands, and a dry, made-up face. It feels kind of strange at first, but you kind of get used to it. So I'm going to use about a pump and a half, and I just start massaging it on my face. And I've been known to do this for 5 or 10 minutes. I'll also take a little bit of that cleansing oil over my eyes. So you thought that I removed most of my eye makeup, right? Watch this. Pretty crazy, right? It's because I use a lot of long-wearing pencil in my tight line, which is just impossible to remove by any other means. So once I've made a big mess, the next step with cleansing oils is you just put a few drops of water into your hand. And then once you add that to the oil, you'll start noticing that the oil becomes milky, and that's a sign that it's starting to emulsify. And on a few occasions, people have said to me, like, why do you bother? 10 minutes to remove your makeup, why not just use a wipe and it takes 30 seconds? And the way I see it, if you've taken the time and the effort to put on your makeup, why not take the adequate time and effort to remove it properly? And I would say definitely that when I've been consistent about my skincare routine, my skin has been a lot better. And I think that that's worth the effort, I guess. I'm going to go rinse this off and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Once I have removed my cleansing oil, I will go in with a regular cleanser. Now, to me, a cleansing oil is a makeup remover. It's not a cleanser per se, and I find that if I don't do a light cleanse afterwards, I will start to get a little bit of congestion. So my favorite cleanser for years and years and years is the Roche Posay Lipikar Syndet. And this is actually a body wash formulated for hypoallergenic skins. No frills, no bells and whistles. It's just a really great basic cleanser and it cleans your skin. So I'm just going to take a very small amount of that. You don't need to get handfuls and handfuls of product. And then I'm just going to take it on my skin. I feel like this bit is kind of self-explanatory. So now all traces of my makeup have been removed and my skin is soft and clean. The next thing that I do, and I do this every night, is I exfoliate. Love exfoliating. It has made the biggest difference to my skin. I think that all skin types can benefit from a bit of exfoliation. In terms of scrubs and abrasive products, hate them. I just can't with abrasive products. I think that they can exacerbate broken capillaries, which I am prone to. So instead, I like chemical exfoliants. Now, in my last skincare routine, I mentioned the Stridex Red Box and the Mandelic Acid Peel. I still love these products and I would wholeheartedly recommend them. That being said, I've found a product that simplifies my routine a little bit more and it does the same job, if not better. And it is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads, and these are alcohol-free and they include alpha hydroxy acid, so glycolic and lactic acid. I won't get too technical on you, but they're super gentle. I found that I can use them every night. I don't need to rinse them off like I do the Stridex. I found that they decongest my skin, they brighten my skin, the texture of my skin seems far smoother and my makeup adheres better. I just can't say enough good things about these. And essentially I just run it over my T-zone. I don't take it over my cheeks because my cheeks are very sensitive and they're very thin. And I find that they just do better when left alone entirely. So I've noticed with most exfoliating pads that the pad is still saturated after you've used it, so there's plenty more products there. Sometimes I take it over my neck or my chest or my back or my arms or my legs. I actually find them really great for feet, and that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm not going to show you this because that would be weird, even by my standards. Awesome, so I'm almost finished. The next product that I take is the Chantecaille Vital Essence. Now this is hideously expensive for such a simple product, but I just can't seem to find a comparable alternative. I love that this one's super hydrating, it's super light, and it also works as a really nice moist base for makeup. Moist, I hate that word. Anyway, I use this in the morning and I also use it in the evening. Just take a pump or two and I run it over my cheek. So this is sort of my drier area, and I also take this around the eyes. I don't put that serum moisturizer through the center of my face because the facial radiance pads have humectants in them that I find keep my skin really balanced and hydrated. Now I also don't use an eye cream or a night cream, and I know this is going to step on some toes, and it seems as though every female over the age of 12 seems to be using an eye cream and a night cream. Personally, I don't think I need it, and I try to omit steps that are not absolutely beneficial for my skin, because otherwise my skincare routine starts getting excessively elaborate and I like to keep it streamlined. The last product that I wanted to mention, I've actually had in my stash for quite a while, but I use it infrequently. I'm going to mention it anyway. It's the Sisley Black Rose Mask, and this is another one that's just so hideously expensive. They got me. They sent me a sample and I loved the sample, so I ended up buying the full size. I think that this is best if you travel a lot, if you go on long haul flights, if you live in a climate that can be quite windy or dry. When I wear this on a long haul flight, my skin thanks me for it. And when I was in New York and it was like the polar vortex, my skin really thanked me for this. So I think it's a noteworthy mention. And that, guys, is the end of my updated skincare routine and makeup removal routine and get unready with me. You know what I'm getting at. Before I go, YouTuber Find of the Week, I mustn't forget. For this week, it's actually quite a big YouTuber, but I've only recently discovered her. It's EasyNeon, and she does really inspiring, quick, straight to the point tutorials with awesome eye looks. So if I jibber jabber too much for your liking, you'll probably really like her videos. Definitely go check her out. I'll link her somewhere here. Tell her that I sent you. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I will speak to you very soon. Bye bye.